Pittsburgh Steelers fans, we are one day closer to the NFL kicking off in 2022. Let's go! G'day, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Welcome back to another Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate video. Try saying that 10 times fast. But I do thank you guys for coming back and checking us out again. My name's Mark, and if you are a new viewer and you like the content, please hit the sub and subscribe and like and share and do all those cool things. Now, we have breaking important news. Not really that breaking, but we do have big news. The NFL Combine starts tomorrow. The quarterbacks, the tight ends, the receivers all start to do their drills, and the whole of Steeler Nation and Steeler Nation worldwide will be watching. We'll be watching every single pass, or at least in the highlights from Kenny Pickett to Malik Willis, who are two big names that have been running around Steeler Nation's minds at the moment for QB. Now, I'll premise this. I am not the biggest draft guy. There are so many players that in the college that it's even hard enough to watch the NFL, all 32 teams. I'm not the biggest draft guy, right? However, I probably will get attached. If I see Malik Willis throw a dime down the sideline, throw a 50-yard bomb on the run, and do all these amazing things, I will probably put my hand up and say, hey, I'm a Malik Willis fan. I think we need to draft him at 20. So I'm not the biggest draft guy, but we have the tight ends, the receivers, and the quarterbacks coming in for their first few reps. And it's going to be quite exciting, to be honest. It's going to be very exciting as a Steelers fan. We are now a few months removed from the Super Bowl, which we didn't make. The stupid Bengals made it and they lost, which is fantastic. I don't even remember who won. All I remember is that the Bengals lost, and that's great, right? Now, we were also a few months removed from Big Ben retiring, right? Who's going to be the quarterback to step up and take Big Ben's job? We don't know. We at this moment do not know who it's going to be. There are still reports of Winston, Trubisky, Tyrod Taylor, you name it, who's coming in, Jimmy G. We don't know. We have no idea who's going to come in. That's why the next few days over the NFL Combine are going to be so exciting. And I know you guys are excited too. So firstly, my first question is, I want to know, who are you most excited for? Who are you watching as an NFL fan, as a Steeler fan? What player are you watching, and who do you want the Steelers to draft? That's the first question, right? The second point I want to make in this video also is Mel Kiper Jr., the guy with the fuzzy hair, the crazy hair, probably a good bloke, probably a good guy, but he's already done his Mel Kiper Jr. draft 2.0, right? He already has it out. Now, what is interesting in the Mel Kiper Jr. draft, right? He has Malik Willis falling at 20. So what better timing, as he thinks that the Steelers are gonna go at 20. He falls at 20, and the Steelers pick him up, and we have the Combine coming out now. It's all coming to fruition. It's coming to fruition. If Malik plays well and has a good Combine, I think a lot of Steelers fans are going to start to get around him, and I think his stock will rise. So that's going to be an interesting development to watch. But what I'm most excited about is, because, look, I'm not a big NFL draft guy, like I said. However, what I'm most excited about the NFL Combine is I can sit back, grab a cold beverage, turn on the Combine. I have no idea who a lot of these players are. But the moment they start throwing the football and doing the drills, and from receiver to defensive line to safety, it's exciting. It's a very exciting time to be alive. It's a very exciting time to be a Steeler fan, because you get to see these young fellas improve their craft, improve their stock, and we all wish them the best. No matter where they go, we wish them the best, from being a draftee to working in the Combine, to getting drafted on day one, to then working with the team. So we wish them best. You even look back to what happened like last year with Najee Harris, right? He was projected to go to the Steelers, and we end up saying, oh, do we want to go O-line? Do we want to go, maybe defense and shore that up? But we end up picking up Najee Harris. And what a fantastic human being and Steeler he's already been for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm excited. I'm excited for these fellas to have a chance, all right? Now, as a person like myself, I am very competitive in life. I am very competitive when I play sport. So I kind of use this team to barrack around them, and I want to see them do the best they can. And I think we're in a position this year where after Big Ben, all we can do now is go forward, right? Like how much worse can it get? Some people are saying, well, Mason's not the real deal, right? Other fans are saying, well, Haskins isn't the real deal. We need to bring in someone else. We need to bring in another quarterback to steady the ship. Now, I think this Steeler team has a lot of problems and a lot of issues and holes, but I think we can address that through the draft. I really do. Because I always have trust in Tomlin, I have trust in Colbert, and it's going to be Colbert's last year. Now, I just want to wrap this video up to say, look, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. This is the point now where I've got my jersey on. We're ready to go. We're ready to go, and I'm keen to see which players our coaching staff or our scouting group goes after and has conversations with, interviews with, and to see where the Steelers are leaning, because I still don't think we know just yet what direction the Steelers are going to go. Will they go QB? Will they go offensive line? Will they go defense and shore up that defense, right? In my opinion, right now, as we stand and talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they're leaning towards defense for one notion. You go at 20, you pick a star stud defensive player, whoever that may be, could be Devin Lloyd at middle linebacker. Okay, for instance, because I do believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers will end up going to training camp with a veteran QB, whoever that may be as well. Could be a Winston, right? Have Mason, Haskins, and say, for instance, Winston. Now, those fellas are going to fight it out competition-wise, but then whoever wins that job at QB1, we have a sure defense. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll have a sure defense, and I lean at this moment, and maybe after the scouting combine, my thought process will change. But right now, I think the Steelers are going to go defense, and it won't matter too much who we have at QB because we'll have a good defense on our side. A top 5, a top 10. That's what I'm leaning to right now. But, however, I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think, first of all, who do you think we draft number 1? And secondly, what players are you most excited to watch in the NFL Combine in 2022? Are there any standout players you're keen to watch? Or will you just be like me, will you sit back, chill out, grab a beverage and just enjoy the whole process? Man, that's what I'm excited for. I'm so keen and excited for this. The NFL is slowly coming back. Combine, free agency, draft, training camp, kickoff, next minute, it's Super Bowl 57. And we do it all again. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for the show today on the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. My name's Mark. If you do enjoy the content, please hit that like and subscribe. Other than that, here we go, Steelers, man. We've got to get keen. We've got to get excited. We've got to have fun. Let's go. The Combine's around the corner. I can't wait, and I bet you can't wait either. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.